Welcome to Spoken Threads.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Spoken Threads. My name is Nomfundo, and I'm here with my amazing sisters.
Denise, Tato.
Welcome. Today we're talking about starting from zero when you lose everything. And I think this is something that everyone perhaps might go through in their life, and it's just really important for us to talk about it, and hopefully you'll come in on the conversation as well. I remember when I was much younger, there was a lady that was divorced, and I think divorce is one of the reasons that people lose
Correct.
everything.
Yeah.
And so she had to move back into her family home with her two kids, and the kids were going to school in the suburbs, so it was like early mornings. It was just a lot of chaos, and I can imagine how difficult, or well, she told me how difficult that can be. And so I thought, let's talk about it, because recently it wasn't a divorce, but I had to do the same thing. I had to move in back with my mother, as part of just making sure that financially I'm able to cope. And it's a huge challenge for the kids, being in a new environment, really difficult to go through. But it's something that you have to swallow your pride and say, I am going to do this. I'm going to start from zero. Whatever you have to do to make sure that you get your life back in check. So I wanted to know from you guys, have you heard of anyone, and how do you, how does a person go about starting from zero when they've lost everything, or they've lost financial situation in their lives?
So I think sometimes people just need a reset in life.
Yeah.
And I know close relative, also through divorce, unfortunately, had to move back with mom. And it's massive adjustment because you're used to being independent on your own, running your own household, doing things your way. I can just imagine like the challenges one would face in that regard. I remember when my mom used to come and visit me as a grown woman, married in your own house, how that frustrated me.
Even if it was for 4 hours.
Even if it was just for 4 hours. So the thought of you now having to go back 10 steps, but like I said, I think sometimes people just need a reset. I think for this person, it was more than just, it was everything. It was, I need to find my feet from a social perspective. I need to find my feet from an emotional perspective. I need to find my feet from a financial perspective, because also lost the job, no car, so everything. So that's literally zero. And it's tough road.
Necessary.
Very difficult. So I don't know anyone personally, but I can imagine that it's very challenging. Especially before you make the decision of moving back home, or with a sibling or a friend, or whatever the case is, coming to a point and acknowledging the fact that I'm in a jam, I'm not going to come out of it, something has to give. I have to swallow my pride and look at not even plan B, because it's never on anyone's plan
It's
to
not a plan.
move back home or whatever the case is. So that must be very, very challenging. I mean, how do you deliver that message to your kids that from waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're gonna have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, be stuck in traffic because we're here now, and it's temporary. So it must take a lot to get to that place.
And I think one of the things that you spoke about is the different reasons, and the financial, whether it's from a divorce, whatever it is, but also from the family support, because sometimes even though it is difficult, it is challenging. When you're a grown woman or a grown person, a grown man, and you have to move in with your family, and the rules are not your rules. It's the household rules.
They will say the same.
It's my house, my rules. And so you adjusting to that. But there is that family support that we maybe would take for granted, because it's some people don't have that option.
No.
Yes. Some people
don't have that option.
Yes.
And so when you have that option, I guess it's the silver lining that you have that option, and you have that family support, and you can go back and start from zero with the family support, build yourself up again, so that you can, get back to having your own place, the kids being in their own place and you having your own rules.
Yeah.
And so for my side, it's been challenging, and I think maybe because I've done it a couple of times. I'm like,
you don't count.
starting from zero. Okay. But I mean, all the ones that I've had to do was for different reasons. Was moving back into the country, so I had to, I can't just, get a house. You have to look for a place. So this time around, and I think because there's also children as well.
Yeah.
In
It's
play.
different.
It's different as well.
Yeah.
It's different as well
Because
because
they're used to your rules at your house, and Gogo's are gonna have the same rules.
No, now you have to all abide by Gogo's
Exactly.
rules.
No, Gogo doesn't have rules for grandkids.
no.
Those rules apply to you as the child.
And they can get away with murder.
Exactly.
So and the clashing of my authority
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Gogo's authority, and I'm like, okay, I need to sort of navigate that. But I must say it's been a blessing in terms of
Correct.
having a place to go to
Correct.
while I try and build everything up again. And also, I don't want to sound like I'm destitute because I'm not completely destitute, but it's allowing also, like you said, a reset, so that if I need to get the kids something that I can say, okay, I'll get you something,
Correct.
rather than
Yeah.
being a
hard
baked beans
Yeah.
and toast
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
situation
Yeah.
24/7. So
Yeah.
it just allows you to just reset and have that option of, okay, now we're gonna start from zero and build up again.
Correct.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people that are trying to figure out, how do I do this? I think the first thing is to recognize is don't wait too late.
Too
Yeah.
late.
Don't wait too late.
Yeah.
Make sure that you've got a little bit of maybe your savings, a little bit of
Nest
savings, so that as you're moving back to your family home, you've got something, right? Secondly, swallow your pride
Yes.
and ask for help, because that is also a very difficult thing for us to do. Very difficult for us to do. Swallow your pride, ask for help, and go back home. Explain to your children, make the children understand that it's a temporary situation, and this is try not to move them from school, because I know that can be difficult.
Yeah.
Because you don't want them to have too many changes in their lives.
Yeah.
And lastly, just pray about it. If you're a praying person, take a deep breath and just know that everything is temporary. It's not going to be forever.
Yeah.
So that's my advice for anyone
Yeah.
out there. And I hope you have stories to tell us on
That's great.
how you started from
Yeah.
zero.
What we
And
may take for granted is that
Yeah.
the three of us are born and bred in Johannesburg.
Yes.
So the reset is easier. You're moving back home, which
That's
is 40
important.
kilometers
yeah.
away from where you live.
Yeah.
Instead of going back to KZN,
Exactly.
Cape Town.
Cape Town. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
where
yeah.
schools definitely need to change and
Yeah.
everything else.
Yeah.
So maybe our viewers can tell us if they have to move outside of the
Absolutely.
province, how have they done that? What is
Yeah.
the experience?
Yeah.
It'll be great to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also our
Yeah.
international people, because people
Yes.
that are living in
Yeah.
like in the States, someone's
Yeah.
in California, New York, and how
Yeah.
do you do that? It must be very difficult
Correct. Yeah.
for everyone. But
Yeah.
maybe you can give some advice to all those people that are struggling at the moment.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching, listening, subscribe, like, share with your friends, please. And we love hearing from you in the comments below. We hope to see you next time. From us, it's a bye.
Bye.